My coworker stole our food every single day, so I turned his appetite into his worst nightmare. Everyone at work had lost food to Brandon at some point. He was like a human garbage disposal who only ate stolen lunches. New people learned fast to either hide their food or watch it disappear. I saw him clear out 3 shelves of the fridge in one lunch break and then complain that nobody brought anything good that day. Things got way worse over the next few months. Brandon started hanging around the fridge at lunchtime like some kind of food vulture. He'd literally watch you put your lunch away and then steal it the second you left. One day I caught him scarfing down my grandmother's dumplings that took me forever to make. He just laughed and said, "Relax, it's just food. Don't be so selfish." I wanted to punch him right there. Everyone had a Brandon story. Lisa told me he ate 5 days of her meal prep in 2 days. Tom started locking his lunch in his desk, and Brandon straight up asked him for the key during a meeting. The guy had no shame. He ate people's birthday lunches, anniversary dinners, you name it. But the thing that really set me off was my work anniversary lunch. I made my mom's special recipe from her old handwritten card. Brandon ate the whole thing and then posted about it, calling it weird homemade thing from the fridge and giving it a 6 out of 10. I tried reporting him to HR, but they acted like I was the problem. They actually told me I should share more. Everything changed when Brandon ate Melissa's medical lunch 3 weeks later. She's diabetic and has to eat specific things at specific times to manage her blood sugar. Her container had her name in huge letters, plus medical dietary needs do not touch, written in red marker. Brandon ate it anyway because he thought her turkey wrap looked better than the regular sandwiches. Melissa ended up having a dangerous blood sugar episode and had to leave in an ambulance. When she came back the next day and confronted him, Brandon just shrugged. "Maybe keep it at your desk next time if it's so important." That comment flipped a switch in my brain. I wasn't angry anymore. I was calculating. Brandon enjoyed the power he had over us. He liked making people go hungry while he ate their food. He got off on being untouchable because nobody would risk their job over lunch. But everyone has a weakness, and I was going to find his. For 2 weeks, I watched Brandon's every move. He stole lunches between 11:45 and 12:15 daily, avoided vegetables but loved anything spicy despite having zero tolerance. He'd smell everything first and take small bites before committing. Then I hit gold. His assistant mentioned Brandon's hospitalization from food poisoning 5 years earlier at some work conference. 3 days in the hospital left him secretly paranoid about food safety. Melissa and I made a plan. She'd bring decoy lunches while I prepared special meals designed for Brandon to steal. Nothing harmful, just psychologically perfect for someone already scared. Week 1 was just warming up with physical discomfort. I painted ghost pepper oil inside a sandwich and watched Brandon bite into it during our Monday meeting. Dude was sweating buckets trying to play it cool while his eyes watered uncontrollably. Everyone noticed him gulping water like his life depended on it. Next day, I hid bitter melon throughout pasta sauce and watched him struggle through every single bite. He couldn't stop making faces, but his pride kept him eating. Week 2, I went full psychological warfare. Left printed articles about food poisoning outbreaks by the fridge like breadcrumbs. Different article every morning about people getting sick from spoiled food. Started making containers look sketchy with water drops and tiny green food coloring dots that looked like mold. Brandon went from quick confident grabs to these long paranoid inspections. 3rd week, he was straight up examining stolen food like a crime scene investigator. Everyone was whispering and watching him act crazy. By week 4, he was taking tiny test bites and waiting to see if he felt sick before eating more. Sometimes he'd put food back after inspecting it for 5 minutes. Coworkers started placing bets on what he'd steal. Then week 5, I set the perfect trap. Bought expensive sushi from that place downtown that everyone loves. Brandon spent 20 whole minutes checking each piece before finally eating. He separated every roll with a fork, examining the fish. Right when he was chewing, I strolled by all casual. Hope that fridge kept the right temperature. Raw fish is so sensitive to heat. He literally spit everything out and bolted to the bathroom, making these awful gagging sounds. Brandon went full paranoid after the sushi incident. Only ate from locked containers he brought from home. His career crashed hard when he couldn't do business lunches or client dinners. Transferred out 6 months later, completely broken.